Hey everyone, Booker here, and today we're going to be doing a live commentary on how to get high scoring games. So if we go ahead and look at my profile here, I am a 2.5 KD player, but I typically score around 10k points per game. I think with intentionality and like a little bit of know-how, you can get there as well. With today's loadout, we're going to be going ahead and running the M417A2, running a suppressor, extended barrel, a vertical grip, a 20 fast mag, hollow points, and a 1.0 sight on it. If we're going to end up sniping at some point, then we're going to be running the M20 ESR drop shadow. I took off the rangefinder because I don't believe in that shit. And we're going to have flash hider, extended barrel, angled grip, a 5-round magazine, long range ammo, and the 6x scope along with the pistol. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into a game. Custom search, have all maps on right now. Play and hope we're not sitting here at the menu for too long. Not at all. Awesome. What we get into, we got Blackwell Fields. Awesome. So Blackwell Fields is a very divisive map for a lot of people. A lot of people just do not like it at all. I think it's one of the worst ones from tied with like New Sobek City and everything. Me personally, I actually don't hate this map. Right. I think I have like a decently high win rate on it, and the way that we do that is by controlling C and E flag, I believe. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be beelining for E and then going for C. If you control that little strip of land over by C and E, your vehicles will have a much better time, honestly. And then after that, once we have both of those, we can go ahead and get D, and then that should just give us the majority, because no one's really going to be flinging around to F, hopefully, this game. So, now that we have our plan all set in motion, we're just going to wait for the game to start here. Looks like I got a teammate who's going to be sniping, one with an LMG, and then another one with assault rifle, or I think. Can't really tell what the angle on that. But we're just going to try to go ahead and get a car really fast so then we can get on over to E as fast as possible. Need for anyone to come along. No one wants to come on with us, so we're just going to drive on over to E, capture that real fast. Now, typically, in most games or most maps, you would want to try to, like, basically blitz onto, like, the other teams' like home objectives and everything. Doing that on this map is kind of suicide. You don't really want to do that. Even though C is technically one of those, I mean, if you get E, you kind of capture D a little bit quicker as we're doing now, and in doing so, it just basically gives your team a lot of momentum and everything. But one of our team has already went over to C, which is pretty nice, pretty good, so we're just going to move on over there ourselves in the car here. Hope we don't see any armor right off the rip, but looks like we're about to. I just saw a, what's it called, armored carrier over there. Gonna move on, get here and kill this guy in the car. Get the driver too. Got 7 people here that we gotta deal with, which is crazy. Alright. Gonna try to dodge the tank here. Don't want to fight that at the moment. And we are basically swarmed at the moment. Yeah. So, as I said, if you can control E and C, you can really control this map. As you can see, the other team's already going to E. We've lost our spawn point there. They got about 7 people heading over there, but we're going to try to flank them, it seems, I guess. I can spawn here on A on our personnel carrier here, and I'll try to get their AA done, so then we can have our air up in the sky without any, like, problems. That's 1 big hit on the AA there, and 2 big hits. Oh, JK. Alright. Alright, there we go. So A is done. Our jets and helicopters should be having a good time now. Hopefully. So we're gonna go over this hill here and try to get behind C. I know that there was another tank over here over on 2, so I'll ping that for my teammates to see. But we're just gonna try to sprint and run our wells over here. Looks like C is relatively safe to getting captured, so we're just gonna move. I'm going to try and repair this armored car. Armored cars are really important on this map. They're literally just mobile spawn points. Do not let them die. Any tanks here? I'm gonna start hitting that. We are at a really bad angle to be attacking this tank. Luckily, it doesn't seem to notice us at all, and we just saw some guy running over here. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the pre-aim here. Kill that guy. There's another guy on this box over here. And toss a nade over there for him to hit with, and I think I saw like a sniper looking at us too far out, too. Spawn on somebody as well. Sucks. Well, that guy there. We gotta be careful, because I saw that guy go behind this oil turbine over here, but don't really know where they're at. It looks like both of them are still over there. According to our mini-map, at least. So the dude that's laid down. The other guy's dead, too. Nice. So, we have a pretty good start right here. We're 6-1, 2,000 points, 8,000 more, and then we get that high score game like we wanted. So I don't have any rockets right now, so I can't really do much to this tank. See an LAV and a tank coming over to C, so I'm just going to try to stand on C and try to contest as much as I can. I'll put this here. I can hear a lot of people moving on in the inside there. We're going to get this guy over there. We're going to move on top of the building, or we'll try to, at least. One dead, another one in the corner here. That's two. I'm gonna move out. Gonna repair this. And we still have those tanks and LEDs over there. It honestly might be in my best interest to redeploy, but I'm just gonna assume that most people that are playing this way don't really want to. We're gonna try to get these people off from the corner over here. This guy. Another one. Ah, damn. Okay. Alright, not a bad run. 10-1 for that one. 3.6k points. Nice. And we'll try to respawn on Charlie as fast as possible with our rockets. That way we can help out our team. Looks like our tank is already working on the LAV and everything. So, gonna get out. Kill that guy there. Try to work on getting this armored car repaired before we start engaging on anything. We really want to keep this, what's it called, this spawn beacon up, basically. We've got other people helping out as well, so we're just gonna start moving around, trying to get people on point. This guy here. Up with this LAV, that definitely just helped us, you know, push in and everything. Nice. Capture C back. See this guy here, get rid of this thing. Not our, or that's our helicopter over there. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move back and we're gonna try and repair most of these things over here. Continuing to repair this. We need to also move back and repair that LAV. Looks like someone else has already got it though, thankfully. Alright, we're done here. Guy on the oil turbine over there. Like people up top on the hill as well. Got two over to the right over here, a couple to the left. Looks like they're repairing their LAV as well. Their sniper hits it. Get the guy in the bush here. Gotta start working on this LAV. Gotta use rocks as cover. Make sure you don't, you know, expose yourself like too much. We got that one down. We'll follow up with the other engineers. We're gonna start running back, but unfortunately we're gonna get tagged down here. There's no medics around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the respawn here. We have a pretty good lead going on into now. Let's see. Looks like our teammate is waiting for a jet over on the runway over there. We're going to spawn on Tom and check over here, and we're gonna start working on this tank over on the side over here. We're gonna repair this LAV. Looks like Tom Check's got the C4 on, and yeah, it gets it off. Nice. Okay. Alright, with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and capture B. B isn't as great as a spot to hold on this map, but we have, well, C's being taken, so we'll just have to recap that in a little bit since we're not close to it right now. We're going to go ahead and go get B, and then we'll make another plan to go from either A to C. Go ahead and leave an AV mine here. So if something does drive across, we get hit by that. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the AV mine, or do you prefer, like, the actual, like, AT mines? I like the AV one. I think you can place it in a lot of other places that, like, you know, trucks and stuff don't typically look at. I think it, like, gets me a lot of kills. So the guy up here, looks like our team is going to go deal with him already. Yep, we already got him. And we're just going to start moving on over to A. See a couple of armored cars moving from C, probably going to move over to E right now. We're going to get the flank over here on A, try to help alleviate some of that burden that we're about to be hitting on our side. As we can see on map, looks like they're already hitting E, so it's good that we're going to swap on A over here as well. Eventually we're going to end up clashing because they're going to see that we're going to start taking C and they're going to come back. So, let's see here. Oh, that was way late. Okay. A little bit of input delay there, I guess. It's cool. So. Make sure this is repaired. It's all set. Don't worry about that. And we're going to move out. We see a guy there. We're going to spot him. Hear a car that's friendly. The guy that we spotted got killed already, so we're good to go. Gonna check this rest of this mountain here to see if there's anyone here. Don't see anybody. Gonna get the gun in the guy in the car there. Get this guy over here on point as well. We're just gonna start moving down on the point. Now, as engineer, it's really important that you get rid of mines, even though it might not seem like it. We got the armored car shooting at us here, so get that picked off. Get this guy here. We're gonna move and continue to capture C, and then we're gonna move on over to E. Our plan's working out. They're going ahead and they're capturing A and B again, so we should be able to go get E pretty easily. Let's move back. We got a lot of people over this hill over here. Get this guy first. See the other guy over there. Like he got. We're gonna start moving around. See this guy over here with the ping. We also saw an AV mine. We're gonna get this guy after we get out of cover. Make sure we get rid of this for our vehicles and such. Another guy up here. We got another one. There's a LAV over there that's getting repaired. We're gonna hit it so we can delay the heal that it gets a little bit. And again, we now have its ire though, unfortunately. Fire one more. It should get one more hit and then it should be dead, I think. Yep, there we go. Alright. Gonna go to point here, start attacking. This guy here close, nice. Alright, good stuff. And we're going to keep on capturing this objective. We're going to make sure that there's nothing here that really needs to be repaired or anything like that. I wish there was a support around so we could replenish our rockets and all that. But we got to work with what we got. So, tank's fully repaired. We're going to move on up over to C. As you can see, we're already at 9-7, 9-5. I mean, we've gotten pretty lucky with kills this match, I'm not going to lie. We're going to get this guy here. Get another guy that's running around here. But we're basically almost already at our goal of 10k without even really doing anything too fancy. So... Alright, we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to try to keep this up here. And it's going to end up falling, unfortunately. It sucks. Could definitely use the help on C here in a bit. Get this guy over here with his rocket out, and no, we're not. Okay. In 96, unfortunately. Teammates gonna come and try to get us. Very important, always say thank you. You know, get the friendship buff. It helps out, I promise, okay? So, get this guy here. Get this guy, yep, alright. We're gonna toss a nade over. Don't really have anything to deal with that armored car, unfortunately. And we're gonna just get gunned down here and here. I don't know if Tom Tech's gonna come and get us again. I don't really want him to. I'm gonna double ping for him to know that there's a guy here. Try to, at least.
Fuck!
Alright, Tom Check is a goat. Love him. Alright, get that guy that just got rezzed. Nice. And I'm down to 10 shots with my M417A2, unfortunately. Goddamn. Try to work on that guy over there, missed. Getting down with the big iron right now. Really can't find the guy on point at the moment. Close here. Pow pow. Miss everything. Thankfully, our teammate comes and executes the guy behind him. We're just going to go ahead and stay on this point real fast before we go ahead and repair this guy. He's not really missing too much health anyway. And thankfully, there's a guy with an ammo box over here, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to ping need ammo. Really need him to drop that shit right now. But there's a box down here over here, so we're just going to go ahead and just get it behind us. We're going to get... Oh, it's gonna get destroyed. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna move on over to our LAV over here. We're gonna start repairing since it's starting to take a beating. We're gonna get into the heal for a little bit. Rolling back. We're gonna go ahead and help with this tank over here. Now we're going to continue to push back. Looks like there's a box over here that I can stand on, so we're gonna go here to finally get some ammo. Oh, thank God this guy is a fire support medic. If you're on medic or support, try to get the fire support specialization as soon as you can. It really helps out. Like, see how fast I'm just getting all this stuff back, right? It's really helpful for your engineers and for the rest of your team and everything. So we're gonna work on their APC over here. Needs one more shot, I'm pretty sure. Two more, there we go. We saw some people rushing in too, so we're just gonna stay here for a little bit. Looks like the enemy team got a flank on us. They got F, but we're going to get D and F back here in a bit. It's all good. So we're going to go ahead and push through. We're going to move with our tank repair. Just needed to stop moving. There we go. But yeah, 12k points right now. Pretty freaking good. Try this out again. There's an LAV on top of the hill over here. We're going to activate thermal overdrive for our thing to try and get as much heal as we can into this thing. But unfortunately, it's not enough. We're going to go ahead and reposition. We're going to look to start attacking this LAV. Now, we just got spotted by a guy over there. He's going to be looking for us to pop out again. Get the shot on the LAV once more. We're going to try to deal with some of the infantry pushing over. And that guy that I think saw us the first time finally came down and killed us. Unfortunate. Now there's no medics around, so we're just going to respawn, and we're going to try to defend C with us as much as we can. Looks like we got people on E that are defending as well, so we're just going to keep on pushing. You can see a sniper not too far out. We saw that he had the golden glint, which means that we're in sweet spot range. We do not want to fight that guy at all. We're going to try to get the cover as soon as we can. Right the corner. Nice. This guy here. And we are overrun on C. Guy's going to get Reza we killed. We're going to go ahead and... we will spawn on A, and we're going to try to move our ways around to get most of their vehicles. Teammate up. Oh my. Okay. Global A is looking at us. We're going to reposition, try to heal out a little bit. Get this guy in the RPG over here. When their tank rushes in, we're going to hit that on the side there. Just going to direct hit that guy because it's the only weapon I had out. This guy just completely whiffed all of his shots, unfortunately. We're going to continue to move. Try to move on this tank. Not going to really work out that well. So, A is overrun, but we still have more objectives. We have D, E, and F. If we go ahead and open the map here again. So, we still have D, E, and F. Like I said, if you control E and C, F really shouldn't really ever be much of an issue. And then just having constant pressure from D into E on C puts way too much pressure on the NATO forces to do anything. Or not NATO, Pakistan forces. So we're gonna try to spawn on this seat here once people get out really low, so I was expecting them to jump out here, but nope. If we can't spawn on that, we're just gonna go ahead and spawn on E and try to get rid of the LAV over here. That LAV once. Make sure you, like I said before, always use cover when you're trying to fight, you know, like vehicles and stuff. 365 there, it's done. Gotta find the person on point to kill them. They're over there, not too far away. They're at 75, shouldn't really be much of an issue once we turn the corner, and they're got destroyed. Oh my gosh. With E secure, we're gonna move ourselves back on over to C. And we are pretty much on track to win this game. As long as they don't get like a really, really long capture on us, we should be good. We're gonna try to get this guy over here. I'm gonna send a nade over his way if anyone tries to revive him or anything like that. Keep on moving up. Get that guy before he lands a shot into our LAV over here. This guy who just peeked around the corner for whatever weird reason. Let's see, what else can we do here? Looks like a tank is starting to hit our LAV. I'm gonna try to repair that if it brushes back into the smoke, which it does not. We're just gonna get our teammate up. We're gonna start attacking C. There's a couple people on point here. We can see them already. See that guy over by the, what's it called? Over there. Gets us down, unfortunately. We're gonna see if Tom Check can get us up, or if Draco can get us up instead. Tom Check sees me now. He's coming to get me. And unfortunately, we all get gunned down. Oh, 15,000 points. Not bad, not bad. But you see what I mean, right? Like, I'm going 35-7, yeah, but I also don't really feel like I'm doing things that are, like, too out of the ordinary for what you should be doing as a Battlefield player, right? Playing the objective, hyper-committing to your role, playing with intentionality, like, spawning in with a plan as opposed to just spawning in on, you know, say a random, like, teammate and hoping everything goes well will, like, lead you further and further into the game. So, we're gonna spawn on our, car here. I'm gonna try to repair it so it doesn't get blown to smithereens, unfortunately. It looks like it's gonna be a lost cause, unfortunately, so we're gonna start moving away from this. We're gonna work on this tank over here instead. Get that tank for 173. Also a guy pushing over this hill over here. Missed all my shots, but hey, suppression assist, we take those. Gonna try to hit the tank again. 172. You see another armored car moving on over to E. We're gonna try to intercept that as fast as we can. And it's done. Alright. Nice. See a man over here. Chat's popping off as well. So we're getting kind of suppressed right now. There's a guy like over there along with a couple of vehicles. We're just gonna go ahead and put a mine down here so if they get too close then we can maybe get the jump on them. Hit it on the side over there, it's 393. Looks like it got hit by something else as well. And it's done. Looks like 2 people were able to get out of that, so we're gonna go check that once more. Yep, there's one. I unfortunately pulled out my pistol because I was honestly, I don't know, I don't really have any reason for that. That's just, it's on me. That is a bad decision there. I shouldn't have pulled out my pistol, I should have just kept with my gun. No. No medics around, so we're just gonna go ahead and respawn. Getting really close to a 50 bomb actually. If I can keep on playing smart, then I can probably hit that. I'm gonna spawn our teammate over here. Help out with the suppression that they're getting. We're gonna throw a nade. See 2 or 3 people over here. Gotta be really careful. And there's snipers over to the left over there. One of our medics just died. I don't know if Draco's gonna come and get me. I don't think he is.
I'm fucking
I'll hit the meta key here, or, you know, revive key. Draco's gonna get me! Or at least attempt his best to. Reasons why you don't quit right off the bat. So we're just gonna move on over to this hill over here and try to help our team out. Get this guy's unsuppressed, basically. See what we can see over here. Take a concussion grenade right to the face, and then there's a sniper 160 meters away that's just gonna bag us right now. And he's gonna try to hit Draco, unfortunately. Draco is going to get shot. We're losing E. We're also losing F. F is our home objective, so we really need to keep that. So we're going to spawn back here. Looks like if there was someone here, they are now killed. We're just going to wait to get in here. Just didn't want to, you know, get popped or anything too early. So we still have D, E, and F. Really, really good. We're gonna get out and start working on this armored personnel carrier over here. Missed a shot there. See a sniper looking at us not too far out. We're gonna sit here and heal for a little bit. Get this guy that was rushing towards us. See a couple people that are still over to the left over here on map. Gonna get this guy. We're gonna check this area here, the little... Yep, there's two people here, and I was able to get one, but unfortunately there was another one. They had a pretty good crossfire going. Now, in retrospect, I should have just thrown a nade through here if I had one. I don't remember if I had one or not. But you really shouldn't try to like clear super close positions like that without trying to like throw something in there. I would have killed at least one of them, I think. Spawn on Tom check to help out with Steve over here though. Also repair our APC so we can make sure that we can get some spawns in over here still. We're going to run and slide so we can get away from the shooting. We are on point now. That guy over there, tagged him down. Good. Get the guy close here. Get a guy a little bit far over here. See a sniper. We're gonna duel him. We win. All right. There's a claymore on map, apparently. We're going to look to get that. Get that out of the way so no one else trips on that. See a guy moving over on the mini-map over here. We're going to pick him up as well. We're going to go up here to try to contest anyone that's like going to sit up here and try to contest C. Don't see anyone up here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and place a mine right here. So if any vehicles decide to get up here, then I'm just going to go ahead and get a little notification, basically. And we get absolutely dumpstered by the APC. Try to slide out of the way, unfortunately it doesn't work out for me. $46 and 10? Not bad, not bad. So you see what I mean by keeping your APC up? The APC just like really helps with like spawning basically anywhere on the map. Because of the APC, we can spawn here, we can do mega damage to the back of this tank here. Maybe even get the kill. Yes, we can. Alright. Let's see if he needs repairs or not. Doesn't seem like he does. And since our win con is to keep C, E, and D, we're just gonna move back to C. And there I wasn't paying attention. I was actually looking to try to ping C, but I remember that I'm not squad lead, so I get gunned down by a APC that's right next to me. That's completely my fault. I should have been more aware. I'm gonna respawn. We're gonna spawn back on this APC and we're gonna help out with destroying it. Oh, looks like someone already got it. Never mind. Looks like C and E are both relatively safe as well. Pretty good. We have A, we're taking B, they only really have B at the moment, so we're just gonna go ahead and push this hill that they're trying to, you know, can hold and contest. Let's toss a nade up there. Gonna get sniped at by a sniper over here, and unfortunately with that, we're going to get tagged down. Mini Scout is one of the best snipers in the game. It's really hard to fight into. I was in a really bad position there, trying to go uphill. But this game is basically all but won, and can maybe actually hit 20k points. Maybe get a kill or two here on point. Not that guy. But yeah, 19,875 points is pretty good, and the game ends. 48-14, 19 assists, 20 captures, 19,000 points. So, just with like a little bit of thought in mind and everything like that, you can basically do, you know, what I've done here. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments below. If you want to see me play like another class or something like that, let me know. If you liked the video, please leave a like, you know, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.